Contested races for town offices like select boards and school boards are not always the rule, but this year voters in Manchester will have the opportunity to choose between two candidates who are running to fill a 2-year seat on the select board. Incumbent Carol Latuga is stepping down after serving 16 years on the select board. Jan Nolan, a political newcomer, and Karen Giriak, who's making her third try for a seat on the select board, have thrown their hats in the ring. Nolan works at MacMolding in Arlington as a procurement specialist, a position she has held since 2009. She has previously served on the Prudential Committee for the First Baptist Church as well as the Manchester School Fund back in the early days of Act 60, when the often controversial education finance law went into effect. She presently is serving as a director of the Battenkill Valley Health Center. She has been a resident of Manchester for the past 17 years and thought it was the right time for her to give public office a try.
I heard Carol Latuga was retiring, and also in watching the select board meetings on TV, I've heard a little chatter about how it was difficult to find people to step up and do their turn, and my kids are grown and gone, and I decided, okay, I have a little financial background, I probably have the time, and it's probably my turn, so I decided to give it a shot. A lot of people struggle to pay their taxes, and containing that tax is an important part of the select board, and I think that's probably the biggest issue. But I think you also have to look for opportunities, which, for example, the Depot Street project, they're taking advantage of a very big grant, which that reduces the amount that anybody would have to spend to make Manchester prettier and more walker, bike friendly, and it's being on top of those things that we could take advantage of, in addition to the little bit of money we get from the 1% tax.
Karen Giriak has run for the select board before, most recently in 2013. She is a co-owner of the Stamford Motel and Nippers Cafe and grew up in Manchester as a youngster, moved away for a while but returned here 19 years ago. She described why she was interested in making another run for public office.
Well, I decided to run about 15 years ago, and I've been trying to get on. I've tried 3 other times, and I have not successfully gotten on. And I just look at the board, and I think that since we are such a tourist-driven economy, that somebody needs to represent like the restaurant owners or the motel owners, and somebody should be on the board in that respect, have a business owner. I'm interested in keeping our taxes the same. For being somebody who is a local business owner and works really hard to provide for our family, I think it's really important to maintain the tax level, and I think the present board has done an outstanding job, and I would just like to participate in that.
Voting for the select board and school board positions will take place on Tuesday, March 7th at the Manchester Town Hall between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. For the GNAT TV News Project, I'm Andrew McKeever.